what kind of democracy do we deserve? And I want to know what you think. What kind of democracy do the people in the United States deserve?
I have a lot of thoughts on this. Um, there's an adage that says that many hands make light work. And I believe in that deeply. And when I think about what kind of democracy we have right now, I'll be honest, I think our democracy is in shambles. And the way that that became mostly apparent to most people in this country was when there was a more deliberate and unabashed attempt to essentially make government not just untenable, but ineffective, right? So when I think about kind of what a democracy that we deserve looks like, it's a democracy that engages us and that we engage year round, not just at decision-making points. It's a democracy where we see ourselves reflected, not just racially or ethnically or by gender, but also our values, which I deeply believe are majoritarian values, no matter how much we try to no matter how much our opposition, right, tries to paint us as like a fringe radical element, I think that actually our values are values that most Americans share. The values of wanting to be safe and wanting others to be safe. The values of wanting to be respected and wanting others to have the same. The values of wanting to make sure that people can access the things that they need to live well, not just get by. Those are all things that I think across political perspective, right, that we deeply share. And I think a democracy that we deserve is one that is run by the people, that is of the people, and that is for the people. Right now, what we have, our arrangement is actually in a dynamic tension between that idea of being of, by, and for the people, and the idea of being of, by, and for the free market and the people who run it. And that has created a clash in values that is impacting people's everyday lives, right? It's impacting our ability to access healthcare during a massive global pandemic. It's impacting our ability to care for each other when we need each other the most. It's impacting our ability to keep roofs over our head and to have clean water with which to wash our hands to keep ourselves healthy. So that's the tension I think that we have to resolve in order to get to the democracy that we deserve. We have to actually put decision-making back into the hands of our communities and back into the hands of entities that are accountable to our communities. The challenge here is that so many who would push a kind of like a business approach to taking care of people's needs is that CEOs are not accountable to our communities. They're accountable to the bottom line. And that's the tension that we're dealing with right now.